Hi everyone. Hope you're all well. Hi everybody. I hope you're all well tonight. Who we got in here? Okay. At any point, I don't know. There's apparently 3 people here now. Okay, it's some people joining now. I was just about to go, but if people want to hang out, then I'll keep it going. But otherwise, I'm just gonna get going. So, yeah. How are we doing, people? Hope everyone's well tonight. Happy Halloween, everybody. I'm from the UK. Where are you from? Anyway, yeah, I'm in York in the UK. So, yeah, happy Halloween, everybody, I guess. Hope everyone's well tonight. Oh, India. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What time is it? It's 8 p.m. Hello, Jax Johnson. How you doing? You all right? Welcome in here. How have you been? Hope you're doing well tonight. Hit the like button, everybody. I've literally pinned that saying please like, share, and subscribe. So yeah, I'm all right. I'm just on my own. So yeah, pretty quiet. So I went out doing some performing in the street earlier, but didn't do very well. So yeah, it is what it is. Hello, reluctant gamer. How you doing? Hope you're doing well tonight. Yeah, I'm okay. Just kind of just gotta try and just keep going, and you know, not every day is gonna be the best, is it? Hello, Pixel Peak. How you doing? Welcome to my live. Hope you've had a good day today. What have you all been up to today then? I put a short out earlier, so check it out when you get a chance. I've just been looking at maybe buying some land. I've just been thinking about doing that actually, so that could be something I end up doing. Just get myself a bit of land and something to put on the land. Oh yeah, keep it clean, make it count. Yeah, that's his catchphrase. Yeah. I don't know, but hope everyone's having a good day. What does everyone want to talk about tonight then? Yeah, no one out tonight then or anything. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of people to go out with. I don't really go out anyway. I'm not really into that anyway. I tend to just stay in. I just can't really be bothered with it, to be honest. Too much like social stuff can be kind of exhausting to me, so yeah. I don't go out also anymore. Alright. Okay. Hi Metallica. How you doing? Are you into Metallica? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I like some of those songs. Yeah, they're a pretty cool band. Yeah, I hope everyone's well tonight. I'm doing fine, thank you. Are you? Yeah. No one doing anything for Halloween then. Anyone had any trick or treaters or anything? I don't bother with that shit. I did actually go trick or treating once when I was a kid, and I was like, I got one of these screen masks, and the other guy had a screen mask as well, and we just it had this fake pump in it, fake heart pump thing in it, and it was like pump fake blood into it. We might go back to work tonight. All right. Yeah, you said you do. What was it? Taxi driving or something? You say it was an Uber driving or something? Well, have you been off for a while or something? What's going on? when I was 5, I had no money for masks, so I put a sock on my head instead. Oh god, a sock. I worked 8 a.m. till 8. Sorry, 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. All right, so that's like 9 hours. Yeah. So how are you finding it then? Do you enjoy it, or is it just the money, or what? I don't know where the hell everybody is, but I just don't seem to be able to get a lot of people in these lives. Hello, Haley, how you doing? You alright? Welcome in here. It's not great, really. Wasn't. Yeah, I don't know. If only I could make as much as what that other person makes, then I'd probably do it every day. But it feels a bit like you're just wasting your time just fucking around doing that shit, you know? Well, yeah, I could have stayed out longer, but I actually needed to go to the toilet, so I was like, I couldn't really keep going. And but I just do it for money. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it was like what 2 hours. I was out about 2 hours or so, and I made like 11 quid. So it's not great, is it? Versus the other person said they made £30 in the same amount of time. So yeah, I don't know. I must maybe it's the songs that I use or something. I don't know. I don't know really. Yeah, it was a singing thing I was doing, but there might be certain songs that I do that are you doing £220? All right, that's a lot of money then. Yeah, I'm okay, thank you. Slayer fan. Hope you're well tonight. Hang on, that's the same person as the Metallica thing, is it? Have you just changed your name or something? What's going on? Yeah, Slayer's got some good songs as well. But anyway, thank you for the likes, everybody. I don't know. All right, why have you changed your name? Usually I wake up, it depends really, but I usually get up probably just after about 8 o'clock or something. Yeah, Slayer. Okay, cool. Same ish. All right. Okay. Today I'm more Slayer. All right. Okay, fair enough. Um, yeah, I hope everyone's well tonight. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, this girl's really bad. We're at 7 in the house. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all well tonight. Um, yeah. So sometimes it can feel a bit like you're doing something and then you're like, why do I even bother when I could get more results doing something else? But I guess you've got to think of like why you're doing it, and if you're doing it for the enjoyment of it, then it might be worth it, even if you're not making as much money. So some people say they'd rather make half as much doing something they love than make twice as much doing something they don't like doing. Because like it comes down to like how much you value that money. Do you value it more than you know? It's like your time is valuable. You don't get your time back, do you? Okay, thank you, Slayer fan. So you can't get your time back, can you? You know, you're like selling yourself out when you're working at some company like that. It's like people working at these different companies and are selling themselves out. You're yeah, okay. Thank you. Um, People selling their soul to big corporations in a lot of cases, and bigger corporations that basically taking up more of different like markets. And yeah, I always support you, channel. Yeah, yeah. I've seen you around for like probably nearly a year now, isn't it? Yeah. Um, but it's just I see people come and go, and yeah, you just get these fake supporters, just a lot of fake people in general. Really, it's just sad, People acting like they're your biggest fan and all that, and then a few weeks or a few months go by, then never to be seen again. Like they couldn't give a rat's ass about you. There's so many fake people out there that are just yeah. Or people might even stab you in the back or whatever it might be, but you know, sometimes it takes time to see people's true colors. So be positive, be strong, or what will be. Do what, just do your best each day. Train hard, progressive overload each week. Even just 1 kg, you get stronger and stronger. Yeah, that's what it is, isn't it? But I've been working on like trying to just progress with different exercises and stuff, and yeah, I've been seeing results with that at least. That's why I do training because it's like I know that if I put my time into it, then I'll get results as long as I do things properly. As long as I'm hitting the target muscles intensely, and you know, then it's like I'm going to get results. Whereas certain things in life, there's no real guarantee. It's like someone could start up a business that they spent so much time and money into just for it to not work out. Yeah, some say, "Oh, you just got to take a chance," but it's hard when you don't have that clarity there. The fear of it all failing and never working out. You know, that you could end up worse than where you started. But it's like everything. There's a risk in life. Everything has risks. You have to weigh up whether we think that the risk is worth it or not. But I've been thinking about how I'm going to try and grow this channel. Like, how am I going to? Maybe I'll have to like try and go to more and more different lives and stuff, and try and I don't know. I don't know what to do really because it's just I don't know. People just don't really hardly seem to come to my lives. Like some people, like they have like a dedicated fan base, if you will, but it doesn't really have it here that much. It's just really fickle people, and it can be quite disheartening. 'Cause even though the number of subscribers are going up, but yet the number of viewers haven't gone up. I can help you, but you don't want to make those moves. What do you mean? What moves? Uh, but anyway, well, it's like I have to do something I want to do, essentially. But maybe I'll never grow doing what I'm doing, whatever, but it is what it is then. I just kind of like have to just kind of accept that, I guess. But I don't know. I thank you for subbing. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to have to like change my content to try and pander to people, Like if I can't grow just doing the things I want to do, then it's like it's just tough, isn't it? So I also have a lot of gym advice available for free. I also want you to be happy, bro. Yeah, I'm not really needing any kind of gym advice or anything because I don't know if you've seen, but I've gotten results, and yeah. So like, I've put on quite a lot of weight actually. So obviously, I think that in that way it has worked for me. Like I said, that's why I do training. It's a way of kind of putting my intention into something actionable. That if I keep progressing, I'll get results. Progressive overload, get stronger, I get bigger, so I get results in that way. But there's certain things in life that are just uncertain. I struggle to deal with uncertainty, and I can give up quite easily if things don't seem certain. If I don't seem to have any degree of certainty of like, okay, if I do this, it's definitely going to work out. And people's like, oh, but you can't never. It's like, yeah, but for me, it's like I need to have that. So, so I just put all my focus into training. But then, for what exactly? What is my end goal of it though? Because most people don't seem to give a damn. They just kind of probably see it as mediocre results because they see all this stuff online, people doing crazy, like, you know, someone doing 300 kilogram deadlift or more. Like I did a 150 kilogram deadlift, which is still way more than what most guys can do. But, compared to like the elite levels, it's like nothing. So, yeah. Yeah, I probably would have been able to do a little bit more if I had straps, maybe, but I was doing the mixed grip, so it's the most I've done yet. But um, so it's just down to like kind of just like you said, it's doing little. And the thing is, with progressive overload, you probably shouldn't go too fast with it because some people make the mistake of progressively overloading every single time, and sometimes it ain't going to work like that. You're always going to be able to go up in weight because then you might have form breakdown or whatever. Um, I went in Jay's live yesterday at the end. He was saying we should help each other and mentioning names. I mentioned your name, Jane Brown, because I was there. I think he wants you to be well. Oh, really? I don't know about that, really. But I don't know. Because it doesn't seem like he's the kind of guy that really wants to help each other. I mean, that's what it seemed like to me anyway. Like he just seemed to kind of be more into his clique of people, and you know, I don't know, really, just whatever. Anyway, I hope everyone's well. Hello, Chris Itio, how you doing? Hope you're doing well tonight. Maybe he was just saying because I was there, not sure. Yeah, who knows, really? It's just that's the thing. Sometimes people are, two-faced, and they'll say one thing to your face, and then they'll say something else if you're not there, kind of thing. And we just don't know, really. Yeah, yeah, clickbait. I don't know. I'm just very skeptical of that shit. Tired but glad to be home from work. Oh yeah, that's all right then. Okay, thank you, Slayer fan. What's everybody up to tonight anyway? I gossip there will be double faced. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, you've got these people who will be all about, oh, we want to support each other, unity in the community and all that, but yeah, they don't really, they seem to be kind of selective of who they're supporting and stuff like that. I just don't trust a lot of these communities. There seems to be a lot of these people seem to be quite conceited, and there seems to be a lot of egos going on. And the Halloween party for kids at the house I was working at, oh yeah, so that'll be quite busy, won't it? I don't like favoritism. Yeah, that's something I don't like. It's just, yeah, especially when it comes to things like this, it's like because it's we're supposed to all be kind of seeing each other as equals. Um, a few door knocks, so I got some chocolate sweets. All right. Yeah. Yeah, trick or treaters, isn't it? I've not heard any of them actually. Oh, 5 to 7 year olds over started on sugar. Yeah, that's the thing, in it. Kids just love their sugar, don't they? Um, the thing is, it's like, what if you just not didn't get expose your kids to sugar at all? They wouldn't know any better or something. I guess. What do you guys think about that? Because I think if I had kids, I probably would try and keep them away from refined sugar. Now, if it's like natural sugar, then there's nothing wrong with that. If it's like fruit and things like that, if they were never exposed to sugar, then they wouldn't know any better, I guess. So yeah. Um, anyway, I hope everyone's well tonight. They had a lady around to paint her face, some cobwebs and pumpkins. Oh yeah. Yeah, kids get hyper with sugar. Yeah, I remember I was like that. I remember I used to have like Smarties, McFlurries. I would go completely nuts off that stuff. I don't know if there was E numbers at one point as well, but there's just a lot of sugar. It just caused me to go hyper. It still made me a bit hyper even when I got to like older. So yeah, um, pushed on them from an early age. Yeah, it's just society, isn't it? I just eat like kind of um like I eat things like what is it, cereal bars and stuff like that. I eat like dates and stuff like that. So just more naturally sweet foods mainly. So um, I quite like bananas. Yeah, Skittles. Yeah, yeah, fructose. Yeah, yeah, cereal bars. There's like there's anyway. Hope you've all had a good day today. Yeah, banana. Yeah, they say it's a good source of potassium, and yeah, it's a good one for like this a sweet tooth. Like apples. Yeah, better if it's cut up, isn't it? Yeah, I find apples are a bit much when they're like they're nice when they're like cut up into pieces. It's I guess because it's like easier to like they're not. It's not as going to be as like chewy then, is it? Apples can be quite chewy and yeah. I'm not big on the texture of apples. I prefer like peaches really, and like plums and stuff like that really. Yeah, we play an Xbox. So yeah, what are you playing on Xbox? Oh yeah, strawberries are nice. Yeah, but you should probably give them to kids as a treat. Strawberries or apples or whatever. Only thing with fruit that goes brown, it can inhibit the antioxidant effects of other foods. Oh really? I've not heard about that. Really? Only about things like apples and stuff like that or something. Or is it when it goes brown, that's the effect? Or are you saying that the types of fruits that go brown? What do you mean? Where have you found this from? Or is it just some bro science? I don't know. You eat the blueberries and other things desperately. What do you mean? Separately. Okay. So what you're saying about like, yeah. But I've also heard that combining certain foods together has a synergistic effect. So I guess it depends what it is really, but where combining two different foods together, like where they both amplify the effects of each other. A thing called food synergy or something, and yeah. But I guess it depends. Well, I've heard that if you have like, what is it? Um, what is it? If you have anyway, banana, apple, pear, and avocado go brown, so eat on its own. Oh yeah. But then some of them might be a bit boring on their own, kind of thing. Some people like to, like say for example with avocado, not many people want to just eat an avocado on its own. They would make some, maybe they would put it on toast or something like that, or make it into a guacamole or something. So that's the thing, really. Rather than the antioxidant foods, right? Okay. So you were saying don't eat it with berries and stuff. You were saying, um, I don't know. I don't really like to overthink about these things. Really, it probably isn't even going to be that. If it's like a 5% reduction, then who gives a fuck? If it's like a negligible amount of reduction, then I wouldn't really be worried about that. If you know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. I don't know, but it's just if I think we'd probably end up be worse for our health stressing over every little detail of things is what I would argue. We have to find a balance of just, I don't know. All right, it could be hype. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff out there, a lot of misinformation. It's like when people demonize carbs and say that they're bad for you, but it's kind of taken out of context and sort of where they're talking about refined sugars, and it's like carbs in the context of fiber and other nutrients actually can be healthy. And obviously everyone's different as well. So it's like they just say that these things without any nuance. It would be like people saying fat's bad for you. Well, it depends. Depends what type of fat and how much. Yeah, exactly. I think too many food rules is just as bad as not enough. I think we have to find a sort of balance, and yeah. Um, but so I think we talk about the whole oxalate thing, and then I think for most people, I don't think they really have to worry too much about that, from what I understand. But it depends on, again, it depends on the amount. I've heard something like you would probably have to eat like a few bunches of like kale to really kind of like, or spinach or whatever, to really sort of be in at a dangerous level. But it's like most people aren't eating anywhere near enough to where it could become dangerous. But there's benefits to having nitrate-rich foods. So, but nitrate-rich foods tend to be high in oxalates. That's like we were saying. That's the only problem with it, really. Hi, Richard. How you doing? Hope you're well. I don't know. I might have to restart the live or something. I'm not sure what to do really because it's dead in here tonight. Really, so people are busy. So yeah, yeah. It's just it is what it is. Anyway, oh well. Doesn't seem like they want to push my live out, so I might have to start a new one. Everybody, sorry. Yeah, I'll be back.